Dr. Orbrink with Appalachian Wellness, reviewing the prevalence of addiction and its cost to society at large.
U.S. prevalence of illicit drug use and abuse during 2015. There's a 41% incidence of any illicit drug use over somebody's lifetime in the United States. Admittedly, 41% can include one-time use of a substance, which is hardly addiction. There's an 8.5 incidence of any use of illicit drug in the past month, however. Monthly use is much more regular use than use in the past year or lifetime. This information is obtained from surveys. Survey data often underestimates actual use. Minimizing use is common among addicts. Minimizing is a form of denial. Considering the above, it's quite possible that up to 10% or more of the population may have a problem with substance abuse, excluding tobacco. A review of the table shows that alcohol abuse runs at about 14% of the population this past year. Looking at amphetamine, benzodiazepine, barbiturates abuse, cocaine abuse, 2% of the population in the past year, or almost 1% using it on a regular basis. Ecstasy is a drug that's not used quite as frequently. Hallucinogens are used almost as frequently, but they tend not to be as addicting. Heroin use is also noted to be a fairly significant number when one multiplies it out by the population of the United States. Inhalants include huffing, organic solvents such as gasoline, paint thinner, nail polish removal. It causes a lot of brain damage as well. Ketamine is a dissociative anesthetic used in veterinary and human medicine. It causes a fugue or trance-like state. Marijuana abuse, over the course of the lifetime, at least a quarter of the population admits to trying it, and over 10% of them have used it in the past year. Methamphetamine is a stimulant that is very easily manufactured. It's inexpensive. In the past year, 5% of the population has used it. In the past month, 2%. They're using it regularly. Opiates other than heroin, the pain pills, 4% in the past year abuse. This is not the therapeutic use. This is abuse of this class of medication. In the past month, 0.1% of the population admits to abuse of this class of drug. Remember, this is not taken as directed. This is recreational or addictive abuse. When one considers the scale of the use of psychoactive substances currently in the United States, and considers that addiction is often characterized by the abuse of multiple substances, there is clear cause for concern. Generally, folks don't use only cocaine or only benzodiazepines or only opiates. They use all of these drugs in combination. Abuse of illicit substances costs the United States over $193 billion annually. Total substance abuse, including alcohol and tobacco, costs over $700 billion a year. These costs are attributed to time out of work, care for overdose and other problems, people harmed by those under the influence, property damage caused by those under the influence, and other factors.